like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, y'all, I'm back with some new content. This video features Janae and beautiful baby Azuli. Y'all be sure to drop me a comment, smash that like button, and share. All right, now let's get into this video, guys.
As soon as we go live. Peace, y'all. Hi. Azuli is a bit up right now. Just a tiny bit. She's kind of like milked out too. And pooting as we go. But how y'all doing today? Peace, love, and light to you all. You already know who it is. Yeah. Oh no, not the hiccups. She don't like the hiccups. She does not like the hiccups. Grand rising to you all. And grand day to you all. Hi. Just wanted to come on. Okay, there we go. Like, I know everybody had a lot of questions the other day, and I didn't get to all of them. So today I'm just going to do a little vlog or a little, community get together, doing a life with a newborn as a new time mom, and Q&A for anybody who wanted to ask any questions. Thank you. I do feel better about myself, about the mommy glow. I feel better about everything, But yeah, so let's get into it. Are you still breastfeeding? Not as much as I was, but I am striving to make more breast milk. I know I have a lot in there. It's just a stream. I don't know. I'm doing my best to not feel discouraged about breastfeeding. And when I see her get so much more milk from like the bottle formula and stuff like that, and I think about it, makes me kind of emotional. I kind of get frustrated with myself when she doesn't latch. I know it's not my fault, but I feel like I could be doing better. And I don't know, I get frustrated with myself, and like sometimes I feel like I want to cry when I'm still looking at her cry because she's not really fully grasping the boob, or really receiving certain things. So I just go straight to the bottle afterwards, and I'm like, okay, I don't know if I could do this, but I'm doing my best to be encouraged and stay encouraged about the breastfeeding part. She is very small, but she is growing now, right? You want to say hi? She loves sleeping on top of me now, like, oh my gosh, like, before I could just put her down and she goes straight to sleep. Sometimes I put her down and she's like, where are you at? So she's just, and I have been literally, she likes being next to me. Have I seen a lactation specialist? Yes, I have. And she's the one that actually helped me with a lot of things. She helped me get her on formula for now. And she helped me, learn how to breastfeed in certain ways that she can latch on better. I'm just practicing those, methods. Oh my God. Does she have a tongue tie? I don't know about that. I'm not sure. Let's see. Thank y'all for asking questions, because it does help me to understand certain things as well. And I love talking to the community about things. And I want to say thank y'all, everyone that has gifted. Like I said, I'm going to keep saying thank you, because yo, that she is so provided for, and I'm really thankful for that. Don't stress yourself. Breastfeeding is hard as fuck. I mean, I have the milk, right? I see it coming out my boobs and everything like that. It's just, I don't know, like the hand positions and the latching. I'm not gonna cry. Jesus Christ. Like when I think about it, sometimes it makes me kind of frustrated because it's like, dang, like I really, really, really want to like breastfeed her like all the time. And shit. And I apologize if I just like start crying a lot on the videos. It's because I am still going through the postpartum stage, so I am a bit emotional and irritable and stuff like that. Not really less irritable, just a lot of emotions. It makes me like feel like addressing these emotions. Sometimes it makes me feel like a failure when I'm not. When she doesn't latch on, but when she does latch on and she's sucking and stuff like that, it's like the best feeling in the world because I'm like, yes, we did it. And I'm like, thank you, yay, you did it, girl. And you know, I can never get frustrated at her because she's just small. She's learning just like how I'm learning. And it is what it is. But I just love her and I want the best for her. So right now I'm just doing the best that I can with the best formula that I've researched. You know what I'm saying? And pretty soon, hopefully, I can get her off of that. I'm gonna start doing more stuff for lactation and like the cookies and start, doing my best to get back on her breastfeeding schedule because the lactation specialist did tell us to do certain things. Like she told me to breastfeed her for 15 minutes on each boob every day. But I kind of fell off of that because not like every day, like 3 to 4 times a day. And I'm just like, I kind of fell off on that because she wasn't latching and she'd be crying. I'm like, oh no, I don't want her to cry. So I just put her on the bottle. But I am doing my best. I'm gonna start doing more, actually. Not even just my best, my very best when it comes down to that, because I want her to be a breastfed baby. Just keep at it, hun. She'll latch when she's hungry. Thank you. I appreciate all the encouragement when it comes down to that, because that does make me feel, like, okay, mother, you need to get it together, Oh, and if you have questions, please put it in the question box too, so I don't miss your questions. I really want to get to everybody today. Okay, breastfeeding is hard. I understand. Yes, girl. I didn't have enough milk for my daughter when I went back to work. Power pumping helped increase my supplies. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get back into pumping more as well. Like I told you, I got discouraged and I stopped. And I stopped, and I'm like, well, she got formula, but I don't want to just keep on giving her formula. So I do my best to give her some boobs sometimes, but I just want her to be fed. It scared me knowing that she was dropping weight, and it scared me knowing that she wasn't getting anything. So me being scared, I said, oh, hell no. Like, let me go research what's the best formula out there so I can give it to her. But even formula is not that, there's cons with that too. Like when it comes down to her, I can hear a little bit of mucus in her throat or mucus in her chest and stuff like that because of the milk-based formulas and stuff like that. But it is what it is. I'm just glad that she's getting the vitamins and minerals she needs to grow, and I can see the weight coming back to her cheeks and her size and everything. So, Janae, girl, your hair's growing nicely. Oh, thank you. It's the prenatal vitamins, which I can get to as well. Do you have a pump? Don't cry. Yeah, I do have a pump. Thank you for that. I do have a pump. I was able to get a pump through insurance, and also through, y'all helped me get a pump. And
just a brief commercial break so we could take a good look at baby Azuli. Isn't she gorgeous, guys? With her eyes wide open, looking straight ahead. She is absolutely adorable.
I don't know. Both of those pumps don't really pump so much of my milk. So that once I got to my next pump and I still saw nothing was coming out really, and it discouraged me even more. And I'm like, okay, I know the milk is there, so why is it not coming out? You know what I'm saying? So but I'm still gonna keep going. I gotta not quit, right? That's what you guys are telling me. So, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. Okay, enough about the breastfeeding thing, because I get emotional thinking about it. The Solar calling. Okay. When it comes down to that, it's just no. I'll answer it simply and just let it go. No, he has not. Since the last time I called and asked him, why don't you call and check up on her? So, I mean, talking about it, it just makes my heart heavy because honestly, y'all, she just said enough, right? You know, I don't even want to like get into it with him or nothing, like talk about him, the father of my child, nothing. I don't want to even address him because it's just sickening and disgusting at this point when I'm seeing online. And it really made me really, really angry and upset to the point where I really wanted to cry, break down and cry. The other day when I seen videos and photos of her, you know, I'm not giving him energy at all, but I'm just addressing this and letting it go. It made me feel like, damn, like I really want to just protect her now because this guy is manifesting, you know, not being able to see her. You know, that's what he's manifesting. And because there's lies online, you know, about him. You know, he did some kind of video. Someone sent it to me. He did some kind of video about saying that his baby mothers are making it hard on him for him to get in contact or in touch with his children, which is not the case. He's never been blocked on my phone. So I want to let it go because I am letting it go because it's just at this point I'm not trying to get confused off of narcissism. I'm not trying to get confused off of gaslighting or any type of form of manipulation. I'm just doing my best to take care of me and my daughter, and there was been plenty of opportunities, you know, to, you know, be there, and or at least call in and check in or look at her or something like that. But I'm so disgusted, and it makes me want to cry. I'm so disgusted that he's using my daughter, and I say my daughter because he's not even treating her like a daughter at this point. He's treating her like, it's like, oh, look at my new toy, and don't even play with the toy, right? And I had to go to my therapist about this, which I see her twice a week. I'm getting angry just thinking about it. I'm sorry. It's just that, and just to release it and just let the public know that he is manifesting not seeing her. And I'm saying that blunt and being protective at this point with her, because why are you telling me this? Okay, because he's like using her for clout or something, or using her to get funds, and at this point I don't see him as anything but evil. And it's sad because I never thought I would get to this point where I would see him in that way. I would always give him excuses in my mind, but I just see him as plain blunt evil now. Because it's like, how dare you? To me, how dare you say that you're talking to her every day, but you don't even call in on her? What are you doing, talking to her in the spiritual realm? Okay, say that then. Don't even say that you're talking to her physically because you don't call in and check up on her, you know? And thank you, Gwen, for saying that people need to stop, just be respectful and stop asking about him. Yes, and after this, like, please just stop, because at this point, I see who he is now, and you guys don't have to worry about me, you know? But I believed him when he said they chat daily. He's a daddy's girl, and he's a daddy's girl. No, they don't chat daily. They don't. He don't even call her. Sorry. So that's why I'm like letting it go, because it does make me mad. Before I didn't get mad about things. Before I was like accepting, but now I'm like, I feel so mama bear. I feel so protective over her. We've been bonding. Like last night was such a beautiful bond. I love her so much. So it's like I'm truly bonding with her. And for you to like do all this shit online, it makes me so mad. That I'm like, I swear I gave this person so many chances, and if I have to like literally say no, you cannot see her anymore, I'm gonna do that. Period. Because now you're just using her, and you're just taunting me and trying to trigger me by saying these things. Oh, they're making it hard, but his number is not blocked on my phone at all. I stopped sending him videos. I only sent him videos because I didn't want him to disassociate from her. And even my intuition at one point was telling me not to, but then God, the spirit of love, told me to send him a video and a photo. And now I know why. I see everything that I need to see, and even when I do send videos and photos, it doesn't matter. He's posting those videos and photos of things that, those photos of her that no one ever seen, just to say, oh yeah, like I got these, I got them, ha ha ha. Like what? Like these, like this is not a joke. It's not a game. This is a whole life, and it's like it makes me feel so angry and upset. So now it makes me feel like I don't want to answer his calls at all if he does try to call her or see her. Because it will just be for manipulation in some type of way. Mama Bear is kicking in. Yeah, it is. It really is. And it's getting me so angry. It got me so angry that I had to release it and let it go in the most peaceful way, because my therapist was like, you had to make decisions. Not even you got to. She suggested that I make decisions, in my goddess loving form. And no one's, you know what, you can go. So I'll stop complaining and let him go. You can really just go, because I have every right to complain about what I'm complaining about. I have every right to. And my thing is like, I'm saying this because there's a lot of women out there who needs to hear this as well. Because a lot of people come in my inbox saying that we share the same story. If the father's not trying to be a father and he's just using her, you don't have to let the, person be in their life at all. I've tried to respect the wishes of his family members and everything like that. But I just, at this point, when I saw those things, and he's in my daughter's profile, her separate profile, he's in there talking about, I love you. I wish you could come see me. I'm like, you're in my daughter's separate profile's inbox instead of my text message or calling my phone, telling our daughter that you wish she can come see you. And I'm just releasing it with love because I love her. And at this point, I don't think he's mentally stable to even understand what's really going on. He's not losing sleep. He's not waking up every 3 hours or 2 hours just to feed this little one. He's not, dressing her, bathing her, changing her, investing in her, spending money on her. He's not doing any of those things, so I don't think he understands what's really truly going on, and I can't blame him because he's been delusional for years. We were delusional, so I choose not to be delusional anymore.
Now, that was actually really refreshing to hear Janae accept the fact and the reality that she has also been delusional, not just Solar. She has too. And I'm happy that she realizes that.
I'm going to just let it go. And just for the record, so people will stop asking about it in the Q&A, that no, he hasn't called in or checked in or say anything to her, but he's online talking. Oh my God. I mean, people. And I love her so much. He's online talking about they talk every day, which they don't. And he's online saying that that he wants to come see her, send donations, and I don't know where those donations go into. Hopefully he is trying to save some money, can put it to the side for housing or Airbnb for maybe one day, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if he's even doing that. So it's it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just, at this point, I'm doing my best to just release it with love and just keep going on this side, what I'm doing, because I feel happy with her. I feel grateful. I feel amazing, and I want to continuously feel that way, because when I think about what he does and what he's doing and stuff like that, it really irks my nerves. And it's just like, my nigga, like, can you please for once get it together? For anything, get it together for your daughter if you're not gonna give it together for yourself. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know. Yeah, you know, it's this manipulation towards the people, and I had to let the people know that that's not what's going on. It's not what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know in what world is he living in, but in this world where there's actual reality, they don't talk every day. I wish that I was the one asking him when I was still pregnant with her. And I'm gonna stop talking about it soon. But I just feel the need to release. I was the one telling him, like, do you want to talk to her through the phone? And he was like, no, I don't feel the need to do that. Just as the same answer that I asked when she was actually born, why don't you call in and check on her? I don't feel the need to do that. I want to do that in person. So it is what it is. I'm gonna continue to be happy over here, okay? And that's why I'm telling y'all, because you know you guys are very much emotionally invested in this as well. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my throat. But it's not, and this is not a video to like I keep saying bash him. I'm telling you guys what's actually happening. This is probably because I'm losing sleep. Do I have a rap to carry her? Yes, I am going back into the Q&A. Thank you for asking that question, and I hope that you get clarity from that answer. And I'm being completely honest. And moving forward, I may just block him. I may just block the whole number and just get it over with. Like, nah, like, you had your chances. I see that it disgusted me what you're doing, so I'm just like, okay, no. And it probably is for, in his mind, intentional, being good reasons for why he's doing this, but it just don't make no sense to lie, like blatantly just lie. Like, I've never seen him as a pathological liar until really now. Like, I knew he had some ways, and I thought he was just being delusional in his mind. I thought he just had a warped perception, but now he's like literally lying. Okay. Whew, I had to let that out. But I do have 2 Moby wraps that I have to tie around myself, but I wish I had the already together wrap. I thought someone bought that for me. It was on my baby registry, but I guess I don't know what happened. Sometimes things bought on my baby registry get sent back, and I'm like, why is that? So I do want one of those wraps that's already like, together, so I don't want to have time tying it and stuff like that, because sometimes she's so demanding. Like she be demanding sometimes of my touch. You should definitely learn how to African wrap. Yeah, I be getting scared of those things too, though. Like how they put the baby on their back and like have to have the baby on the back for a few seconds. I'm like, oh my god, where's the baby? Like, you know. So getting one of those other wraps would definitely be better for me.
I mean, I get it, but you can easily go on YouTube, Janae, and learn how to properly secure the baby in the wrap that you currently have.
Janae, do you have a P.O. box? I absolutely do. Okay, I'm going to get to these questions in a question box. I apologize. She's so cute. Yeah, thank you. She's adorable, and I'm really glad to have her. Oh my God, we're bonding so much now, and it makes me feel so... I have a best friend. Like, it feels like I have a best friend. And it's so amazing, y'all. Like, I want to continue this bliss and happiness and show you guys this bliss and happiness. And yeah, there are some times where I just feel like, oh my goodness, but it's rare. I feel like this bond has just been here, and she's like so attentive and aware. She's like an old lady to me. She's like an old lady. Like she's like looking at me. Sometimes she be like, like, don't look at me like that. Yeah. So she's just amazing, and I just want to just continue to share her with the world. And sometimes I just want to protect her from the world, honestly. So I have a P.O. box. Sorry, I have a P.O. box, and if you like that P.O. box, please send it. I'll send it to you if you just DM me. Okay. I went through the same thing through myself. Okay, I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but it may what doesn't kill you make you stronger. So this is definitely making me stronger and much more wiser, and I feel much more better about my decision making and about myself as a woman and as a mother, as a just overall person. I feel better about myself through these decisions that I'm making, because I'm not being selfish. I'm not just thinking about myself. I'm thinking about the well-being of another being, you know, overall. You know, so and she has the cutest voice. I swear, I love her voice. Even when she cries, I cannot be mad. I can't be mad. Like when she cries, I'm like, oh. When she cries, I'm like, oh, it's okay. And I just laugh. I laugh sometimes. So I'm just like, you're just so cute. You're just freaking adorable. And she had the most feminine little voice. Like, have you thought about the future, like getting married, etc.? What does the future look like for Janae? I do think about that sometimes, and I'm making my heart chakra warm up. I do think about getting married. It possibly will be, you know, in another culture or something like that. But I think about being married and having a husband, and that's what I really want, is a beautiful whole family unit together. Someone who will love me and my daughter the way that we need to be loved, and you know how to love. You know, I'll email you. Okay, cool. So yeah, I do think about that. The future does look bright. The future looks like amazing because I'm in a mansion. I'm with my dream car. I'm with my family. I'm doing what I love to do. I'm on talk shows and doing TV show. I'm doing a lot in my mind. You know, I'm having books. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm being an author. I'm being a writer. I'm being a national help to the world. Oh, that feels so good when I say that. I just want to be a help. I want to help, and I just want to be someone who has a dynamic voice that can change people's lives, you know. So when I see Aaron and Kendra go live on the Tease panel, if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and watch it. They're very, very beautiful. I love them. I love Kendra and Aaron.
Y'all should definitely check out that interview on the Tea with Aaron and Kendra. Those two are extremely articulate, very straightforward, And I'm happy that they're back on social media as well. They both have YouTube channels, guys. If you haven't subscribed to their channels yet, Aaron is Mr. Aaron Dixon and Kendra is Kendra C. So just search it up on YouTube and you'll be able to find them. Aaron actually just released a video, Letters to Carbonation. He sent messages to all of the current supporting members who remain. It is very touching. He even sent one to Lehio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka 3 God. Y'all should check it out.
I love them together. I love them that separately. I love them when they go on live and talk, because it's changed people. It changed people's perspectives, and it helps people to understand better things that they didn't understand before. And that's what I want to be. I want to be a leader in that way. So I know that that's why I'm taking my therapy now, and that's why I'm getting clarity about what I've been through now, and doing my best to articulate it in a way that when I can articulate it, when it comes a day that I can talk about these things, that people will be able to understand and have more compassion and sympathy for people that gone through the same thing. That was a beautiful question. Thank you for that. Yes, Jaja speaks. Yes, Jaja, speak into existence. Why, as if she was dating, just had a baby, and she is hearing, huh? What happened? When? Sorry, if I'm reading it wrong. She's like watching a tiny miracle you get to witness every day. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Has she smiled yet? Yes, she smiles. Like, when she smiles. I might post a video for y'all. Well, I'll do it for my subscribers or whoever subscribed to my Instagram. I'll post that. But her smile makes me want to cry when she does it. Her smile makes me want to cry when she smiles. Because it's not just sometimes it's like but it's not, when she smiles, she goes all the way in and just big mouth and goes, it is so cute. It warms my heart, and it warms my mom's heart every time. Her smile it will uplift anybody out there in depression. I swear, I promise you. Her smile is worth watching and worth witnessing. It's just amazing, her smile. Like, because she just uses her whole face to smile. It makes my heart warm just thinking about it. And that's why I just want to continue to see that smile. So I'm protective of that smile. You know what I'm saying? I'm so protective of that smile. I want to see that smile every day. I want to see that smile all the time. I don't want to see that smile diminish in any type of way. I'm going to continue to make sure that I'm the one continuously making her smile, and the people in her life are the ones going to continue to make her smile. I will not subject her to anything less than that. And if she does go through stuff like that, it is what it is. Life is life. But, okay, let me get to these questions. I'm sorry. Will you get her ears pierced or a bracelet? Get her a bracelet? I mean, a bracelet? Like, what do you mean? Like, just a regular bracelet? Her getting her ears pierced, I did think about that. Like, when is the perfect time? You guys let me know, when is the perfect time for newborns or just babies to get their ears pierced? Because I do want to get her ears pierced. Is baby on soy formula? No, my kids did well on the soy formula. They did. Look, that Gwen, thank you so much for telling me that, because that's the thing. I do want her to be on plant-based formula, but there's soy in it, and I didn't want her to be on soy for some reason. But if you're saying that, I don't know. Some people say that the milk is better than the soy, so I've been cautious about that. I'm very cautious about everything, when it comes down to her. I'm trying to figure out, I look into the details of it, and I want to get to more research on a lot of things.
I'm very happy to hear her say that she'll do her own research, because it's not really a great idea, in my opinion, to continuously switch the baby's formula. The baby has to get adjusted to one specific formula so that, you kind of know how it's going as far as digestion and health benefits. So switching them periodically or regularly, I don't think that's a good idea.
Hey Janae, have you tried pumping yet? Yeah, I have. It's just like I said, it haven't been as so much. It's successful, but it's not a lot of milk. So I just try to, do that when I can. Have you measured your nipple size? My nipple size, with the lactation specialist said, is around 24 millimeters, and this one actually is bigger than this one. So I think this one is around 28 millimeters, and while this is 24. But yeah, I did that. Getting the correct size also is important. Yeah, so see, the lactation specialist told me that the sizes I was using before, which was 32, was too big. So she said, "Do you have the 24? That's around your size." And once she gave me that, it's been so much better pumping. Like, I was just like, thank God for this lactation specialist. She's so amazing. Like, I love people who love what they do. I love people who are in the nursing field and help us to understand certain things, because I didn't know what the fuck to do. Thank you for that question. So yes, having a nipple size definitely does help. Knowing your nipple size helps. Yummy. No question. Don't be discouraged. Routine will be your best friend. Don't give up, mama. Thank you. I thank you on that. Yeah, I'm doing my best to get into some kind of routine. Like the only routine I know is feeding her every 2 to 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Have you given yourself appreciation for doing so great? Yeah, chocolate star. I did at one point. I was just like, good job, Janae. I don't normally do so much of that, but I had to start doing a little bit, because I had to understand, like, I'm doing good. I'm doing more than good. I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing great. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's going on. Even with paying rent, I'm doing what I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a lot, and people and y'all have helped a lot. Y'all sent a lot the other day, which helped me pay around half of it. And so I'm really grateful for that. And now I'm coming up with other things. I'm coming up with other bills. I'm coming up, like, things are coming for me. And I feel like I'm doing the best I can, being a mother and a provider. I'm not going to say a father, because that's for the male role, I guess. But I'm being a mother and a provider. And I have to pat myself on the back for that. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for that. I'm doing my best to continuously do that, though. Keep moving forward. Nothing backward serves you. Yeah, exactly. I appreciate that. Being that you have a sex... Whoa. Yeah, I'm glad that person's out of here. But anyway, she seems very contented. Yeah, thank you for buying a badge, Erica. What do drinking that looks good? What am I drinking? Oh, yeah. So this helps me. Yes, you are provided. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are so amazing. I'm glad that you guys are my community. Really glad. Look at her. What this is blueberries and oat milk. Oats. Blueberries, oatmeal, and this is what helps me get energy. I also put chocolate ketones in it. Ketones is what my mom sells. It helps bring your body to a state of ketosis, but also helps you get more energy. It gives your mind a better... keeps your mind clear. Did you hear her? Her voice is so beautiful. it literally helps me, you know, stay focused and do a lot more. So I put the chocolate ketones, the cacao ketones in there, and it's like the joy of my day sometimes. Like I love the taste of it. And it has flaxseed. I put honey, sweetener in there. I put also chia seeds in there. Yeah, it just has a lot of great stuff in there, you know, so it helps me, you know, keep my bowel movements going, but also um, keeps my energy up and my mind together. Where can you get that from? You're going to have to get it from my mother. My mother is the one, I am Freddie B. She's the one who sells them, you know, and she gave me a whole box, and I appreciate it so much. I appreciate that so much. She gave me a whole box of these ketones, and it makes me like move. It gets me up. It makes me go. It makes me stay focused, and it makes me stay clear. It makes me stay happy because it actually regulates the mood as well. So, yeah, so I'm glad I have that. You know, that's really been on my, I will buy some. Yeah, and also it helps you lose weight. That's how did I forget that? Because I'm focused on the other things. It helps you lose weight. I've been dropping. I feel, man, if I could stand up, I've been feeling good. I'm feeling good. That's why I'm just coming to y'all raw and stuff. Like this stuff really helps me, and this is my special concoction. My special. Usually it's more creamier than this, but I put a little bit more water in here. So this is my little concoction that keeps me going. Yo, and that's how my mom be looking young. My mom stay looking young, and I also put collagen in here as well. Like my mom stay looking young because she stay on the healthy stuff. So go ahead and get that. Go ahead and message her. Thank you. My pleasure. Absolutely. I'm here to help. What's your mom's link? It's in. She has a website coming up too, and she has a podcast. Man, she's doing so great right now, and a quotes page. So you just go ahead. If you go on my page, you probably can look at my pictures of her, and you'll see her Instagram panel there. But if you go to her website, I'm pretty sure you can buy some, or you can go through her messages and you can buy some through her. What's your mom's link so I can buy some? Oh yeah, see, I try to like get that to that question. Yeah, so that's how you can do that. My mom. Okay, thank you. My pleasure. My mom is. She's good. She's great. Like. This baby is so peaceful. Yeah, when she's like, you know, not hungry. Oh, yeah, she's just peaceful regardless. She's such a good baby. My mom tells me she's such a good baby too. So she's definitely like one of them babies that's chill, you know. Are you back vegan? No. I do want to go back more towards that way though, plant-based, but I'm not really that vegan at all. Oh, not at all, but I am more plant-based though. Like I eat more vegetables and but I do eat like turkey and chicken sometimes, and I'm trying to move more towards just eating plant-based and raw. I'm eating a lot more kale now. I'm eating a lot more kale and greens and more mushrooms again, you know, those type of things, and more smoothies and stuff like that. So it is helping me. Your face is slimming back down. See, thank you. I told you guys this is the shit. It is slimming back down. I see it too. I want to start eating more healthier, but I feel like it's so expensive. That's the sacrifice you're gonna have to just make. You know, I love her hair boy. Thank you. That's the sacrifice you're just gonna have to make. Like, you know, I understand that because it is more expensive to eat more healthier, but that's something that you're just gonna have to do. You know, I feel like you should want to spend more money on your body and investing more in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the more that you do that, the more the universe will provide for you, because you're definitely putting more beautiful things in your body, and you'll be able to manifest faster. You'll be able to be better with everything, you know. Oh, let me put my Cash App in here as well. There you go. Sorry, y'all. There you go. Okay, thank you for that. All right, so it says, ooh, Jesus Christ, that flaxseed is moving. I wish you guys could see her eyes, you know, when she's awake. Can you do more videos where you show what you eat in a day? Sure. I'm gonna, and whenever you guys do, let me know what videos you would like to see on my new YouTube channel. You know, what brand flaxseed? I guess any brand. I think I have this 365 brand. You know, flaxseed, the organic one, flaxseed powder. But let me know what videos you want to see on my YouTube channel. I'm thinking about doing a day in a life with a newborn video, to where I am just, you know, showing you guys what I do throughout my day with a newborn. Do you breastfeed? Okay, I'm not going to say that again.
All right, y'all, let's take a brief commercial break just to ooh and ah at baby Azuli Rose. Isn't she adorable, guys? She is really, really adorable.
But just to make sure I answer all the questions. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So occasionally I do, but I have to do more. Honestly, I have to start doing more. Hey, my beautiful sis. Hi. Hey. Wow, awesome idea. Thank you. I definitely want to. What is flaxseed's health benefits? I know for a fact that one of the best benefits I memorize with flaxseed is it helps healthy bowel movement. Hey, Slim Classy, what's going on? It helps healthy bowel movement, and every time I put together this smoothie concoction stuff, it makes me go. When I put the flaxseed inside, like it just makes me go to the bathroom and it's smoother than before. So yeah, like that helps me a lot. When it comes down to the flaxseed, that's why I put flaxseed in my stuff. It's for healthy bowel movements. Slim says hi. I need that, LOL. Yeah, I mean, and bowel movements helps with, you know, everything when it comes down to even weight loss. You know, a lot of the times that our guts is the one that's the most heaviest because we're backed up and we need to flush all the things out, and not just flush it out for the weight loss, but also flush it out to receive nutrients within our body, because there might be some kind of mucus in the lining of the tracts of in your stomach. There might be too much food there, so you're not allowing the walls to absorb the nutrients to get, you know, into your body. So you gotta flush all that shit out. You gotta flush all that shit out, you know. And flaxseed helps a lot with that. So I can feel it now, trying to move through me. Are you going to get back into your music? You have such a beautiful voice. Thank you for that question. Yes, I definitely intend on getting back into music. Me and my daughter were just listening to music last night, and she was just watching the videos with me, and I was dancing with her and everything, and when I sang to her, it just felt so amazing just to sing again. Like just to sing again. Yeah, so I feel like this baby's gonna help me also bring out the music within me. Because I honestly, after singing to her, I want to sing a lot more to her now. Like a lot more. And yeah, I do definitely want to get back into music. I've always had this idea or fantasy of having a man that, you know, wanted to do music or does music and helps me with my shit, you know. But I know that I'm gonna have to make it do what it do on my own. You know what I'm saying? I have this beautiful song called Eventually that I definitely will like in my possession, so it can get to you guys. That's what you guys saw on my my timeline last night. Me singing Eventually. That's my song that I wrote, and I definitely will like it back. I would love to have it mixed and mastered for y'all. You know. When she starts talking, y'all can do the duets together. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm really excited about that. I know she's going to be a singer. She's going to have to be. Yo, she definitely is going to. Oh, is that confirmation? Yes. It's a confirmation. I know she's gonna be so artistically talented. Like, I already seen it. It's in her. It's in her. Is in her genome. It's in her DNA, and it's in her chart.
All I can say is I really hope that baby Azuli Rose gets her artistic talents from you, Janae. Your singing voice is absolutely beautiful. Solar, on the other hand, his rapping it's not good. Not good at all. No.
Azuli Rose. Her name is Azuli Rose. That's her full name. Azuli Rose. It's not just Azuli, but it's for short we call her Azuli. But her name is Azuli Rose. Hey Janae and Azuli. Hi. Thank you, Crown, for buying a badge. Y'all are really awesome. You're doing an amazing job with Azuli. Thank you. She's going to bring a strength out of you. You didn't know you had. Thank you. You may have blocked Solar to protect Azuli from his energy. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna keep going into that. Yeah. It's just sad that I would have to do that, but honestly, at this point, it is what it is. I ain't give a fuck. Like, I feel so protective on Mama Bear mode right now, because it's just like, oh, hell no. Ain't no way no one's going to exploit her or use her for any of their selfish needs. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, getting out of that, sorry. Letting it go. See, it's a process. Letting it go. Do you co-sleep with baby? No, I do my best not to. I have a bassinet, so I put her in the bassinet. Shout out to the people who got me bassinets, because I have one and my mom has one now. So I'm like, wow, like, thank you so much, y'all. I do my best to sleep with her in the bassinet. But shout out to BB. BB got me a beautiful bassinet. And then I believe Juliet. I don't remember. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, y'all. But shout out to y'all. Y'all do amazing. Y'all do such an amazing job getting her so much things. I'm so thankful. What was I talking about? The bassinet. I put her in the bassinet, and she sleeps right beside me, in the bassinet, because, you want to be protective. But, last night, she slept, a little bit next to me, like on the bed, and because she wasn't like allowing me to just put her in the bassinet, she'd be like, like, I want to be next to you, mommy. We had such a great time together tonight, so I just let her sleep next to me. And I woke up with her next to me, and it was just a great feeling. I want to cry. It was such a great feeling to see her just next to me, honestly. So, I try not to. I just don't do that. But last night, we had such a great time that, I just allowed it, and, just to see. And plus I was really tired, so I didn't have time. I didn't want to just keep getting up just to hold her and stuff. She wants to be next to me. I'm just going to let her be next to me. And, it turned out really good. Hair is herring. Thank you. Yeah, my baby girl was the same way. She wanted to be right underneath me. Oh, see? And she wasn't really like that before. I'm giving you flowers, Janae. Thank you, Gwen. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much. Does she sleep throughout the night? No. She wakes up, whenever she wants to eat. My whole heart is in my hands right now, y'all. My whole heart. Like, this is me and mixture of a guy that I loved for some years. But this is my whole heart. This is me. This is my little heart. What was I talking about? Shit, I'm so sorry, guys. I got distracted. My boop pop. What was I saying? Can y'all remind me of what I was talking about? Because I thought it was really important. If not, then it's okay. I just really, oh my God, I forgot. There's so much love in your eyes, girl. Oh my god. Thank you. Like I swear, like you have no idea. You have no idea, man. Oh, I love it. My heart chakra is continuously open. Continuous. I can say that for real. My heart chakra is continuously open because of her. Like she is. She brings out such beautiful things in me, man. And then she brings out this very protective person. Like, yo, when I tell you I have not felt that way before at all in my life. Yesterday when I saw those certain videos, I got too. Even thinking about it now, it's like it's a fire within me burning. That's like it's creating this whole energy around me when I think about it, and when I feel this energy of protectiveness. Like it feels like a segment protective mother energy, lioness energy. It feels so powerful, you know, and I love it. My bear kid said, "I know it's so beautiful. It's so profound. I haven't felt like this before. It's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel." Mm-hmm. Something changes when you become a mother. Yeah, I see that now, and yeah, we're in this, man. This beautiful collective club. So I can definitely understand now how people feel about their kids when they actually truly do love them. Oh, I love her so much. Oh my god. Thank y'all. Y'all gonna just keep. I mean, y'all. If y'all tune into my lives, you're gonna keep seeing this like all the time. Like I feel like I'm gonna be like this all the time. Like just admiring her beauty. I'm always been the one that always admires somebody else's beauty. I'm always admiring somebody else's beauty. Like, oh, you're so beautiful. I'm continuously giving people flowers and everything like that. This girl, you see all those flowers I got her wearing and stuff. Oh, she's gonna just continue to hear from me. And one of her affirmations that I give her is, guess what? You're happy and you're beauty. Wait, you're happy and you're healthy and you're beautiful. 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 Yay! And I'm gonna keep saying that to her. She's happy, she's healthy, and she's beautiful.
She definitely is. She's happy, healthy, and beautiful. Look at that smile, y'all. Look at her. Look at her smile.
Oh, I don't know if you saw that, but she smiled. But anyway, oh my god. All right, so going back to these questions, I apologize. Do you still believe in astrology and charts? I sure do. I do. Being a mother can bring out a whole different side of grown woman. I'm the sweetest person ever, but I'm straight ignorant and insane over my son. I see that I definitely can tell. And she is protected, exactly, Chocolate Star, and that's exactly what's in my mind when I say that as well. She's protected. Straight up protected. Straight up. I can't wait to hear her sing this. I know. I can't wait to see her as a toddler just singing it and saying, and say, "What's your name?" And she says, "Azuli Walls." But anyway, hi Janelle. Hey Janelle, what's going on? You want to go live together? My sister was there during the pregnancy, during the birth. She was there during the birth. If you want to talk about that, you want if you want to, Janelle, you can. Azuli, yep. Hey, say hey, auntie. Hey, auntie. Yes, Janelle is my twin sister. She's my twin sister. Oh yay! Look. How I would look without all the fat. Hold on.
Hey, Nate.
Hey! Hi, Amor. What's going on?
Azuli. That baby. Aww.
I just saw you on the video.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You like
Mm.
Kazuli's bow?
Yeah.
Oh, she looks extra cute today, Janae. Aww.
Thank you. I tried to do the swaddle thing, but it didn't really end up looking like a swaddle. So
I was calling you.
you was calling me? Oh yeah, I
He
know. I
called you
called you
earlier.
back.
Yeah.
I called you.
Mm.
What you was doing?
I was in the kitchen. And I was doing laundry too, so I had to make myself a smoothie.
Ooh.
Yeah, while Azuli was sleeping.
Mm.
I answered your call. You look great.
Who more? Yeah, look at him. Look at him. He looks so dark.
Like I like his hair. I like your hair more.
Oh, this is braids.
Yeah, it's braids. I know. It looks really nice.
Thanks.
He said thanks.
What are you doing? What are you writing?
He's actually writing his book right now. We're doing some
Doing
homeschool.
homeschool?
Yeah.
How is that?
It's actually pretty good. He's doing good. It's been a week since we did any homeschooling, but now he still remembers everything. You know what I'm saying? He still knows to write. You know, he was counting on his abacus 100, so you know to count to 100.
Janae, you know, I was not doing homeschool at Papa's house.
You wasn't doing homeschool at Papa's house?
No,
It's okay.
but yeah, how you doing, Janae?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Like I guess I just wanted you to. Oh, look at him! I guess I wanted you to get more into the homeschooling thing. My sister is somebody who I think mommy's here. My sister, yeah. My sister is somebody who homeschooled more since ever.
Like months old, like months old.
Where's
But also
Gigi?
Darius as well too.
And the father, with the father of the Amor's father is amazing, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta give it up for him.
You know what I noticed, y'all? Janae and her sister, they really look alike when they're in their natural state. Like, no weaves, no wigs, no makeup, no lashes. They definitely have some very similar features. You could see it. They're not identical twins, though. They're fraternal twins. But without all of the extra stuff on, you could see the resemblance very much so.
You look so cute. I love your hair.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, girl. Oh, you look good.
Really, thank you. I'm doing my best, man. Watch.
Skin glowing. Your hair look good.
Thank you.
Baby sleep.
Yeah, she's been sleeping for some time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What? You was sneezing.
Who?
Azuli?
Yeah, you saw that?
He said sneeze. She sneezed?
Yeah. But on the baby video?
Oh, yeah. The video that she sent us?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. He remembers that. He's so beautiful, man.
And he has a great memory.
That's what I'm trying to like get at. Like when it comes down to, hey y'all, when it comes down to like the educational stuff, to what they did with him more, because he's very smart. He's very like he's more more advanced for his age. He's only 4 and he can count more than past 100, right?
Yeah, for sure. To 100, and we're trying to do past 100, but you know, after 100 is like gets a little bit complicated. But he can definitely count really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like they're doing a really good job when it comes down to homeschooling, and that's something that I want to do for Azuli as well.
Zubu. Bring me.
Oh, is your knee okay?
No. No. It's all right though. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow for my follow-up because I got an MRI the other day, and they're gonna tell me what's going on with it. I definitely need surgery. I can't walk without it, honestly. But all in all, I'm still okay.
They said that you're a beautiful auntie.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this comments. Move, man.
It's like, see, look, that's different. Like, she's a boy mom and I'm a girl mom, so like,
Her mom's now. Her mom's now. Move, man. All right.
Wait, what was I gonna ask you? Oh, I was gonna ask you, can you tell the audience like what you thought about the birth experience since you were there to witness it?
Yeah. After I tell him to stop. Relax, boy. So yeah, the experience of Janae's birth was just so amazing. Like just seeing her, Amor, I'm not playing with you. Go back. Go back to your homeschool. Write down 4. If you don't write down 4, you cannot watch nothing today on your Kindle.
I don't know what my Kindle is.
Well, I do. If you don't write down 4, then you're not gonna play on it. So I write down 4. Write down 4.
Okay, I see Janae can watch me.
Okay, but you have to promise to write it down.
I promise.
All right. But yeah, it was really awesome, y'all. Like when Janae was pushing out Azuli, like she was laughing, yo. I will never forget that. That makes me want to cry every single time just experiencing that. Like just her laughing out the baby. I'm like, she better be a goddess. Like you better be. Yo, I'm like, yo, how could you? And it took her like 30 minutes tops. Like, good God. Like the labor wasn't even that long. Like, good Janae. And then like there was a light coming from her vagina. Well,
it's okay.
That's
okay. It's okay.
Mine, but there was a light shining, like it was like sunlight, like you know what I'm saying? It was bright, and it looks like a light was coming through Janae, like a portal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
Of you?
No, not me. But all in all, like it was a cool experience. I wasn't able to be there side by side with her because as soon as I was booking the bus ticket, my knee cracked a weird way and I cannot walk on my leg anymore right now. I can't walk on my leg right now until I get surgery. And I don't know if that was the universe telling me to sit my ass down, or I don't know what it was. I guess it's because I did not get surgery 3 years ago. Not sure. Anyway, speaking on Azuli and the experience, I'm really happy that Janae had a beautiful experience. Like she was nervous, very nervous about,
Mommy,
how the baby was gonna.
Look at that very down for a second because I want to Janae to watch.
I'm baby. Hold on. Let's wait a second.
In a second more.
But yeah, Janae's experience with her baby, with the birthing experience with her baby, I'm just really glad and happy that she had a peaceful one, a successful one, a smooth one. You know what I'm saying? Like Janae did show a lot of, calmness throughout it all. Like, I mean, pain, but at least she was not like screaming like, ah! No.
That
was, beside her. Mommy was beside her. I mean, I was beside her on the camera. And also Jenye, I believe. Yeah. But all in all, like it was And then Azuli came out so beautiful, so precious. She was like, and then she was like, yeah. It's like her cries are very musical. Yeah. I was just like, how in the world is this baby making music? Hello, like her, like I will never forget that like birth experience. It was definitely very beautiful, and I was honest and I was honored to have experienced it. Come on, you cannot keep doing that when I'm talking. You have to say excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, some more. Thank you, Janelle, for saying that. Hey, Divine.
Okay. Tell you something real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
I was good at my mom. I was good at my mom and dad that I was a baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did not like it. I did not like my mom and dad.
Aww. What happened? You like them now?
Yeah. He came out screaming, Janae. Like, remember?
I remember. So it's this guy. Let me tell y'all about Amor, y'all.
Compared to Azuli and Amor is okay. So every time Amor will wake up, he will cry.
Yeah.
Like,
He straight up just told y'all he didn't like you.
Amor was a very upset baby.
Amor is an ancestor, because like, how you know that? You know what I'm saying? How he know how he felt?
All right, y'all, just one more baby break. One more. She is so cute, isn't she? I think she is so amazingly beautiful and just perfect. Look at her. She is really, really cute.
He just told you, you know, like he's
And I got a boo and a bow, 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 and a bow.
You say the whole nothing over there, son.
He said, is that Aries energy? Oh yeah, yeah, he's definitely an Aries. He is.
Bow, 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 bow.
But they're definitely, they're Amora and Azuli are both life.
Oh, so yeah, Zuli's a water sign and Amor is a fire sign. Oh, I wonder how their dynamic is gonna be like, because she's so calm. She is so calm and so chill.
Girl, she is. I'm not gonna lie. She is.
Amor, please.
But her moon sign is a fire. So
What's her moon sign?
Leo.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like when she does get moody and cry, she gets fired up. I'm not gonna lie to you. So like she's calm right now because she's chilling. She's on mommy's chest. She's fed and everything like that. But if she's moody, if she starts crying, I mean it doesn't take that like calm down. But she does get red.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
He's just excited to see me.
Yeah. No, he just.
No, it's all good. I like your shirt, Amor. I can't hear you.
I said I'm about to go back into homeschooling because he's so distracted.
Well, okay. Well, thank you for even coming on and telling the experience.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Can we do my volcano today?
Yeah, ask your dad. I don't know how to do that volcano.
All right, bye, Amor. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
See you later. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Thank you. Love you too.
Bye,
Peace.
Wait, let me see the baby.
Okay.
Bye.
Say bye, Janelle. The audience say bye.
Oh, sorry. Oh, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. How you get off? Okay. That is my beautiful, lovely twin sister and her son, Amor. Janelle and Amor. They have their own little platform, their own little Instagram called Elle and Amor. So you guys can follow them, okay? And all their adventures. Amor has been, since birth, I'm so glad I got to experience his birth as well. A aware and attentive baby. Like, I'm excited to see how she does because they're both the same life path number and everything. But, yeah. She did say a lot when it comes down to the birth. The birth was really good. She was there on FaceTime, and I did laugh. I did laugh her out. Like, the reason why I started laughing and crying at the same time on the last push is because I knew she was about to be pushed out on the last. I just knew when she was about to be pushed out, and it made me so grateful and happy. I started laughing and started crying, and she just after that one last push, she slipped out. So yeah, the whole experience. I didn't really give that much detail and justice in my birth story video, but the whole experience, and Jenny was there. Thank God for Jenny being there. The whole experience was just beautiful, and I pray that I can someday like go more in depth and detail into it. But I'm finna possibly get off soon. I love y'all relationship. Me too. I love us too. We are definitely inseparable. Even throughout whatever I went through, we were always inseparable. And those who tried to come between us got a lot of karma. I'm just saying. I love that you have them to lean on. Me too. Me too. Does your mom have any special spiritual traditions for Azuli that she can pass down from her culture? That I'm not going to say online because she doesn't really go so in depth with her spirituality. That's more of a private thing. But let's just say that, we're really good over here with that. Like this, my mom she's up there. She's up there. So I'm grateful for that. It's not my information to tell, you know. How do you get? I have a question for y'all. How do you get rid of hyperpigmentation? Because since I got pregnant, my neck got a whole lot darker, and I'm trying to figure out how the hell how to get rid of it. How? And then also this got darker as well. But I mean, I'm using soap to help that, and drinking water, and try to get more sleep. But I don't think that's gonna happen. But how did y'all get rid of y'all's hyperpigmentation? And I got hyperpigmentation here as well. On my way home. Oh, hey, my little auntie, not auntie, internet grandma's in the building. Hey, shout out to you, Kayla mom, Kaya and Kayla mom. Hi, mom. Hi, mommy. What are you doing back so early? Shea butter, okay. Turmeric, lemon juice, honey paste, okay. It goes away by itself. All right. Hey, rain peoples. What are you doing back so early? We'll come back. People are coming to you for ketones. Okay. I'm on live. Oh, all right. Okay. You see? Yeah. I'm still working. Oh, okay. My mom's still working because she gets to work from home and in the office. How long will you go before you go to work? I'm actually thinking about going back next week. Or no, next week, possibly next week, because I really want to continue to just make funds and go back into, continuously making something for myself. Even though I am selling a lot of products here, my art and my oils, I'm looking for someone, anybody, just purchase another luxury package. It's three big oils: sage, Palo Santo, incense, and crystals. So I'm looking for someone to grab that. That's available, but I'm just doing all these products and all of my arts and my all the things I create, but I still want to have something stable coming in, regardless if I sell or not.
I know she wants to get back to work, but I think that's wishful thinking going back next week because the baby is only, I think, 3 weeks old. You're supposed to traditionally, women wait like 6 to 8 weeks before going back to work because you have to get checked up to make sure that you're okay after the delivery. And I believe it's a 6-week checkup. So the best thing that she can do is just sell her products while she waits to go back to work because there's no possible way. I can't see that.
So I'm thinking about going back into work next week. I went back to work the other day. I went back into my job and showed my baby and told them I'm gonna be back in here. So what do I gotta do? Because I think I was booted out the system because I wasn't there for a long time. I didn't sign the paperwork for the maternity leave because I thought I was gonna keep going into work whenever I wanted to. But my feet started getting swollen and I started getting too tired to even go to work, so I stopped. So I didn't sign the papers. So I had to reinstate myself back into work. But they said, just go ahead and sign the application. You should be okay. You know, we got you. Whenever you come back, you're good to come back, you know. And I just want a whole princess. I know. So yeah, I do feel like I'm possibly gonna go back into work next week unless, you know, someone comes out and makes a big purchase with me. That's the only thing that would stop me from going back in so early, because I'm still healing and I'm still bonding with my child. But I don't mind going back into work at all. I kind of do want to get more money so I can provide more for her and myself and my family, you know, and make sure rent and my phone bill is done. It's good. Yeah, you should try work from home job. Yeah, I know. Somebody sent me some. Thank y'all so much for sending me job opportunities. I thought about applying for the Amazon associate customer service job, um, on for the, you know, online and stuff like that. I just gotta still apply for that. I just been doing all this other stuff. I already applied for WIC. I'm doing my best to get more food stamps because 93 a month is not cutting it. That's already gone. That was already gone because we have a healthier lifestyle than most, so we don't really we spend a little bit more on food. Oh my god, a baby girl. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I that's what I think I'm gonna do. Her face is so pretty. You need postpartum time. What about unemployment? I don't know. I doesn't that take away? I don't know if I want to go into unemployment because I honestly feel like I'm about to go back to work. I don't know. I want to have a job. I want to have something stable, but at the same time, I don't want to have a job. I don't. I do want to have a job, but I'd rather, you know, work from home or get paid for art, stuff like that. But at the same breath, I don't mind having a job. I like having multiple streams of income, you know. So I'll do what I gotta do. She's too adorable. Thank you. They should raise it now since baby girl is here. I know, but they told me that I have to wait until her social security number gets here, and that takes about 12 weeks, maybe, or less. Hopefully less. So look into some positions from work, home from work at the hospital. You can, they might. Oh, they really? Okay, I'll look into that. Seeing your baby makes me can't wait to have mine. Yay! That's what's up. You have multiple. You have to have multiple streams these days. Yeah, I know. Like, multiple streams of income is necessary. Is necessary. So that's why I have my tarot business. People can get readings from me. That's why I have my what is it called? My art businesses. That's why I used to have my candle business, but I'm now raising money to get that going again. Like I just so much I want to invest in, so that's why I'm thinking about getting the job again, so I can like clear off all debts and also invest in myself. You know, so everybody, we will always be set up. We will always be straight. And nowadays, not even just multiple streams, but passive residual automated income is definitely something you want to have.
All right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, otherwise known as True, many of you know him as True. He is an ex-carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy and I love this book.
Like waking up to money just from sales, from books online or something like that, like something that you want to just continuously have generated, going into stocks and trades and stuff like that. Like those type of things is where it's at. So I might have to like boost up my financial literacy and just try to figure out what can I do to continuously have the flow. But I always have the flow. Honestly, I feel like the universe provides in so many ways because I put in the work. Faith without works is dead. So I'm always gonna continuously have flows of income coming in, and that's my mindset. you know. But anyway, you will. Thank you. I want those candles. I really want to start making them again. Oh my god, that's like a $500 investment, $300 to $500, and that is tangible to get. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm thinking about is how I can make more stability. How can I make more financial finances? How can I make more financial income? How can I continuously have a flow coming in? That's always on my mind, being a Capricorn and being that I have a family that I want to provide for and myself I want to provide for. So anyway, look how peaceful she is in your arms. I know, right? Hey, how you feeling today? Do you think she will have daddy issues? Man, I gotta read these questions before I read them out loud. No, I don't think that. I don't think that at all. The reason why I had daddy issues is because my father was in my life and still was not there. Still was using me in ways and still was, God no, I love my father, but he even knows he wasn't a good father. He wasn't there at all, you know. So, um, no, I don't think she would have daddy issues, honestly. It's a good question. I mean, it's a real question. We got to get into the real nowadays, so we don't perpetuate generational stuff. But I just I don't even want to think about that. I don't think about that like that because I honestly feel like God is going to like grant me something or grant her a father with or without him. Like grant her something like protective, stable, tangible because that's what my intentions are, to get myself together so I can attract something better for my life in my life with my family. I said it was a good question because I don't want them getting on you. I know how protective my people are. I really don't want them getting on you and I think it is a good question because people, that's something that we do need to think about sometimes. But oh, that's so beautiful. Her auntie on the father's side just text me just to text to check in on her. That's beautiful. So I guess I'm gonna go because I want to get in contact with her auntie on her father's side and make sure that cause I'm like cause I was on his ass. I know, Slim. I know. Thank you. Of course, I got you. I mean, we keep it peaceful in here. We keep it peaceful, and I do respect my community going hard for me. Y'all are just amazing. I love y'all. Y'all are absolutely amazing. But I just want to make sure that people who come in feel safe over here as well. If they do have questions, I'm gonna give some answers. But if I don't feel comfortable with the question, I'm going to let y'all know I'm not comfortable with it. Then it will have your head. But nah, like it is okay. I like answering questions. I like getting to the nitty gritty of things. I like getting to the psychology of things. I love to get deep because this is what our community really needs is to go deeper than we ever been. When we just stay surface level, you never know what can happen. Like when it comes out to solutions, we are solution based over here. Y'all see a problem, we fixing it. Y'all see issues. Y'all saw issues going on with us for years. Now we're solving them, officially, finally, really this time, Oh my God, congrats, beautiful. I'm 6 months pregnant. Oh, really? Congratulations to you. Oh, wow.
I am very happy to hear her say that she is solution based and she's working on solving her problems. And I know it's proof positive that she is because she started therapy months ago. I think she's been in therapy going on a year now. And I'm sure that she's been able to clear away a lot of the junk that she picked up from Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Three God, and Solar.
With my baby girl. Yay, girl team girl. I can cry. Looking at you can transform to a mom. Congratulations, beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I wanted to share her with you guys. Azuli, are you gonna wake up now? I feel you waking up. Look at her. She don't like waking up sometimes, but it's just almost time for her to wake up for her to eat again. So I'm gonna go ahead and go now. It's been real talking to you guys. I am looking for someone to purchase a luxury pack oil set. Okay, and if you want anything else, just let me know. Other than that, y'all have been a beautiful, wonderful, wonderful community to engage with. She looks like me too. Okay, when she opens her eyes. When she closes her eyes, when she's sleeping, yeah, she looks like her dad. But when she opens her eyes, she looks like me. You know what I'm saying? You just haven't seen her yet. You haven't seen her eyes open yet. Ain't that right, Julie? So I will talk to you guys later. It's been real. Look, go to the links in my bio for anything. But I definitely will talk to you guys again soon. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love myself. I love my daughter. Peace, love, and light to you guys. We'll come back. We'll probably do this every day or sometimes throughout the days or weeks, whatever. But I love you guys. Peace.
All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video as well as my commentary. Y'all be sure to drop me a comment, smash that like button, and share this video. I want to give a big shout out to all of my new subscribers. Guys, welcome to the channel. And to all of my OGs, my day ones, my ride or dies, y'all already know what it is. We in the building with it. What me say? Me say we there. We in the building. You understand me?